Will I get to keep community navigation? And will I get to keep my community navigator?
That's a really good question. We've had a lot of people ask that question. Let me answer the first question first. Will I get to keep community navigation? The answer is yes, kind of. And the reason I say it is because Community Navigator is a service under the innovations waiver. And with that service, it's a service that helps people connect with the things that they need in the community, whether it be jobs or service providers. I mean, it's a connect the dots kind of activity. And community navigation is critical because care coordinators through the LME-MCOs, or in other words, Alliance, East Point, Partners, Sandhills, Trillium, and Via, care coordination does not do some of those basic activities that community navigation covers. And so when we go to tailored care management, to the new program with care managers, yes, community navigation as a service is going away, but community navigation as an activity is not. So tailored care or care management does everything that Community Navigator does and has done for many years. It does all of that and then some. And so the question of, am I going to lose Community Navigator? You won't lose the activities and the functions that it performs, but as a service, it will go away. Now, the question remains, what about my Community Navigator? And we've heard people say, hey, our Community Navigator is one of the few people that we connect with regularly, and they have been so helpful. I don't want to lose this person that I have a relationship with. And the answer to that is hopefully not, because with the changes to how the innovations waiver and other services, state-funded services and supports are being managed, we need an awful lot of people, including people that have been doing community navigation for many years. At the ARC in North Carolina, we call them resource advocates. But regardless of whether it's somebody here at the ARC who is a resource advocate or a community navigator with another agency, we don't have enough people in the first place to do the work that needs to be done. And so we really need those folks to do the work that they've been doing, only now under care management. And so the idea is that no, we hopefully will not lose them. If you have been receiving community navigation or community guide from an agency like the ARC that has become a care management agency, and you've been assigned to us, or you have chosen to work with the ARC as your care management agency, then the likelihood is your community navigator will still be the person you're interacting with. That's a very good possibility. If, on the other hand, you work with an agency that's not becoming a care management agency, still don't need to be concerned. If you really want to stay connected to your community navigator, you can choose the agency where they're going to work, because we're hiring people as well as other care management agencies. We're hiring these community navigators because, once again, there is so much work to be done. We can't afford to not have these people somewhere in this system. The entire system is really dependent upon the experience that comes with people that have been community navigators. So you have the ability to choose. You can stay with your care coordinator, and you may have a connection with that person. And if that's where you feel comfortable, then that's where you should stay. Or you can come with a care management agency. You should have received a letter already that tells you where either you made a choice and said, I want to go with the ARC, or I want to go with another agency, or I want to stay with my LME-MCO, which is, again, the companies that have been providing the innovations waiver supports, Alliance, East Point, Partners, Sandhills, Trillium, and Via. You may want to stay with them, or you may have been assigned one because you didn't make a choice, or you didn't know which one to choose, and so one was chosen for you. If that's the case, you can't make a change yet, but you can make the change after December 1st, once everything starts to go live. You can contact your LME-MCO. Again, that's 6, Alliance, East Point, Partners, Sandhills, Trillium, and Via. You can contact them and tell them, I want to be with a different agency, and they will facilitate moving you to that agency. And that way you can potentially stay connected to your community navigator who you've developed a relationship with. And again, as a formal service, community navigation and community guide will be gone between December 1st and April 1st of next year. But the functions, the activities that community navigation did, those are not only not going away, you'll still be able to receive those functions, but those functions will be enhanced under care management. So you'll have a whole lot more than just connecting you with day services and some of the other things that a community navigator's done. It will be much more involved and much more engaged, and it will benefit anybody that's been receiving community navigation. They will be benefited because of it.